Here we are with one of the last, I call network television stars, Tony the Tiger Lopez. Great fights in the 90s here right down the road in Sacramento. How's everything going?
Everything's going good, man. It's it's good to see that ESPN is back in town. It's always good for the city. It's never bad.
You used to regularly pack the Arco Arena, 10, 15, 16,000 people. Since why is boxing, I wouldn't say dropped off here, but, obviously you proved that the fans will come out given a good fight.
Don't cut me short, dog. It was 18,000 people. When I fought Paez, we had broke the gate from 1972 for when Muhammad Ali fought in L.A. They had a gate record, and when Paez and myself fought, we broke that gate record. And the boxing's like this: if you build it, they'll come. L.A. built a bigger center. De La Hoya broke that a few years later. So and it's good TV. This is great for Sacramento. It's great for boxing. Boxing hasn't taken well, that's a lie. Boxing has taken a little bit of a back step. Not from MMA, not from any other sport. Boxing's taken a back step from its own sport. Because now, you have these kids that are coming up. Look at our Olympic team this year. I think some of the rules and the amateur rules, which I'm trying to change right now to make it more like pro rules. Because once you're an amateur, you might be a great amateur, but now that you turn pro, you got to learn a whole new sport. You have, I don't know what they're called, Pop Warner, amateur football, pro football, they're pretty close. Basketball, they're pretty close. Boxing's far left and pro boxing's far right. They're nothing of the same sport anymore. So trying to get that gap closed.
Like I said, you were probably one of the last network TV stars. I remember watching all your fights on NBC. You and, maybe to extent, even though you didn't fight on network TV, Arturo Gatti were two of the last blood and guts, fights. You were always in head first, knockdown, drag 'em out wars. How come we don't see a lot of that these days? We see some fighters, these Mike Alvarado, Rios. Those are some of the guys maybe today that maybe you relate to. You see some of them, some of you in them.
Yeah, you know what? Again, it's a changing of times, man. I think some of the amateur rules has hurt that. I think because we're babying our kids too much have hurt that. Now everybody thinks I want to be world champion. I deserve it now. No, you deserve to win some fights. You need to win some fights before you deserve even get a shot at the title. And it's not like in my time when I fought Rocky Lockridge the first time.
Another NBC fight.
Yes, sir. And you go in there with the attitude of, I not only have to beat him up, I have to beat him down to take his belt. Because if in the last round, if I didn't beat him up and down, then he deserves to win. He's a champion. That's just the way it's supposed to be, and it's changed since then.
There's a big fight coming up in a couple months. Everyone's talking about Canelo and Mayweather. What are your thoughts on that?
You really want to know? Let's put it this way. You got to give Mayweather, you like him or hate him, you got to give him his credits. He's almost as good as he thinks he is. Or he can box anyways. You're talking about Canelo, Mayweather. Unless Canelo puts some lots of firecracker under his butt and gets him moving, it's going to be Mayweather.
And last but probably most importantly, we got this great show here tomorrow. What are you interested in seeing?
Honestly, dude, I think they're all going to be great fights. I really do. I want to show up first to obviously see the main event. I just want to go off first because of the times. But I want to see them all because I think they're all going to be good fights. I've seen them. They all look like they're in great shape. The one fighter, but he's heavyweight, so I guess he's all right too, though,
Well, the ambassador to Sacramento boxing, Tony the Tiger Lopez, congratulations into being inducted into the Sacramento Sports Hall of Fame. Well deserved, and you gave many great thrills over the years, and hope to see you tomorrow night, and hopefully a lot of fights coming back to Sacramento.
Yeah, let's hope so. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.